It used to be hard for this family to run and play in their yard. That big pooch left its business all over. Dad would spend his time cleaning up puppy messes. Now, I make sure the yard is clean so they can play without worry. Yes, there really is a poop fairy.
Join me every Tuesday for fun and games and play for cash. That's right. Sylvia Mid, the fun word guessing game is back and you can come aboard and play. It's simple. Just email us your name and contact information and you are in there, baby. Yeah. Hi, I'm Queen Silvy of the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. You want to expand and get noticed? Then come outside your box and into our world. Internet advertising has a real impact on global awareness and even sales, so let's make an impact together. Offering for a limited time advertising and sponsorship packages that excel your purpose. So contact Queen Silvy or Smooth Tim for the exciting opportunities that awaits. Yeah.
Hi, this is TV comedy impressionist Christopher G from the other side of the pond saying hi, and I love the Queen Silvy Show.
The Frida's Cleaning Service is a small family-owned business established in 2003. With over 17 years of professional, high-quality, and greatly satisfied service, the Frida's Cleaning Service will get the job done. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no job's too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call, 567-249-9172. La Frida's Cleaning Service. Our reputation is always spotless. Hi, I'm Queen Silvy of the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. You want to expand and get noticed? Then come outside your box and into our world. Internet advertising has a real impact on global awareness and even sales, so let's make an impact together. Offering for a limited time advertising and sponsorship packages that excel your purpose. So contact Queen Silvy or Smooth Tim for the exciting opportunities that awaits. Yeah.
this is indie artist Shanbray Price, and I rock with Queen Silvy on the Queen Silvy Show. Bye, y'all.
Today on the Queen Silvy Show, playing the saxophone since the age of 12, mesmerizing the world with the smooth and groovy sounds of jazz, funk, rhythm, and blues. From Texas, multi-instrumentalist, songwriter, composer, and saxophonist David Carr Jr.
Tune in 11, good laugh, good vibe, that's for sure. Get smooth with Tim, get smooth with Tim. They have you running like you popped the pill. Once you hear the show, you ain't gonna want it to end. Get creative with the sounds you can make with your mouth. Reaching all over the world, Queen Silvy in the house. Award winning show, got the #1 spot, look out. It's the Queen Silvy Show, 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 it's the Queen Silvy Show.
Hi, this is Joe Mass. You are listening to the Queen Silvy Show. You are now part of the royalty.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hey, it is Smooth Tim, and thank you for dropping in with us on another Tuesday on the multiple award-winning Queen Silvy Show. It is now my absolute pleasure to bring to you the world's sexiest granny, everybody's favorite comedian, the Queen herself, Queen Silvy.
That is correct. On Monday. Monday. Here's that blooper. If you catch a blooper, send it in and get yourself in line for that drawing.
We'll give you an excuse because yesterday was a holiday, so it feels like Monday, but it's truly Tuesday.
That's right. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this great world today. Yes, I am Queen Silvy of the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. So honored that you are here, ready to get some of this super greatness that we have in store for you. Smooth, how are you today?
I'm doing terrific on this Tuesday, Queen, and
right
how
on.
are you doing?
Hey, as always, I'm supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious,
That's
I
right.
suppose. It's 24/7, 365. Queen Silvy, you are simply
I know. Amazing.
Yes, you are.
True that. Okay, I am amazing. What? But you are amazing, Smooth. You are amazing, as well as our amazing guest and announcements for today.
Yeah, absolutely. On today's guest, we're going to have the pleasure of listening to David Carr Jr. David is a saxophonist and multi-instrumentalist, rather. Songwriter, composer, and as you said at the beginning of the show, out of Texas. I think Grapevine. Sound about right? Anyhow, and you're going to love this guy. Really good performer. So let's get into that. And as far as announcements go, our hearts and prayers are naturally going out to the world the first of this new year. And I see some things haven't changed and some things have changed. And let's see, the things that have changed are for the good, and we start making some positive influences on each other rather than negative. How about that? That's a New Year's resolution. Let's make a positive influence on everyone we meet.
Starting right now.
Right now. Also, if you would please take a look at the top of the screen scrolling, and you're going to see ways to get hold of Queen and myself. If you would, go to www.thequeensilvyshow.com. Go to the contact tab on there. Scroll on down, give us your email. You can keep up with all of our shows, whatever else we might have going on. But easiest way to do it is go to our website. Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, because you are worth it. Foxy 5 Jewelry. It is sassy, elegant, and affordable, fashionable jewelry and accessories for you and or that someone special. Go ahead and get a hold of Monica Wright on Facebook or visit her website at www.foxy5jewelry.com. Another way to keep up with the Queen and myself is to go to our YouTube page. And when you go to YouTube, just simply in the search engine, drop in The Queen Silvy Show, and you will get the results of all three of our shows, as well as some of the other projects that we've been working on. It's a real fun site. And again, if you're there on YouTube, The Queen Silvy Show, please subscribe to our YouTube page. We would appreciate it.
Yes.
Analytics from last year. Guess who came? I had to read it from. I'll read it on down to the top 10. How about that from last year? The Bahamas, Barbados, Canada, Dominican Republic, Ireland, Jamaica, New Zealand, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Trinidad, Tobago, the United Kingdom, and of course the good old US of A.
Yes, indeed.
It's nice to listen all over the world and entertain you and bring some of the artists from all over the world.
Absolutely.
So it is absolutely our pleasure.
Hey, listen, if you're watching this live, I want you to know, Smooth and myself, we love and appreciate you. And if you're watching this later on a archive, hey, Smooth, what?
Our love is everlasting.
Our love is everlasting. We love and appreciate you on this terrific Tuesday, the multiple award winning The Queen Silvy Show. Hey, you have time to be kind and spread the word for someone else to come on in and groove with us, get some of this super greatness that we have in store for you. Before I get things going, what I'd like to do at this moment is I'd like to share some motivational words from The Queen Silvy Show to you. Music's the medicine of the mind, expressing your feelings and emotions through the beautiful words of music. You know, when you play music, you have the ability to shine light on dark places. That's because music has healing power, baby. Yeah. It's the profoundest non-chemical medication. So go get you some. Because sometimes music speaks and heals what you feel inside. That's right. And those are some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. Yes. Boy, I'm telling you, I get up in the morning, I have to have me some music. Some people need coffee. I don't want coffee. I want music. That's what I want. Music, baby. Hey, before we get these going.
That's kind of positive thing that you can start your morning out with is a little music rather than turn on the depressing news station.
Heck yeah, they can keep that stuff on the
Listen to
television.
something good. Yeah, keep that.
So guess what? We have some medicine just for you. So do spread the word. We're going to give you some groove. We're going to get it down. But I must give these shout outs because, well, this is a long show we have today. We have Silvy Amid, the fun word guessing game, coming up later on in the show where you have a chance to win some cash prizes no matter where you are in the world.
Good
we
afternoon,
love paying
Pamela.
it forward and giving you some greatness. So, hey, let me give a few shout outs, if I will, to you, Kinsley Patinio, Queen Jenna, Queen Ashley, Queen Follette Clark, and Canette Rouse. Shout out to you. To Helen Myers, Peace Myers, Corey and Casey Patinio, and Joan Mercer. Shout out to you. To Queen Aaliyah, Asia, Tay, Maya, and Camille, shout out to you. And you know my Poo, my princess, my grandsons, Amari, Jonathan Jr., and Kyron. That's right. Shout out to you, as well as Jonathan Sr. and Lee Allen Sr., Queen Sonia, Kaki, Shanika, Brianna, Alana, and Precious. Shout out to you. To Kelly and Ryan and the All-American Boys, Matt and Tracy and the All-American Girls, shout out to you. Patricia Wilhelm McGiffin, C. Shorty Franklin, Renita Easley, Gold Rosa, and Donna Ferry, as well as you, Queen Pam Bailey, shout out to you. All the way in Africa, Websterito Hostile Flow, Hero Boy, Princess Aria Lua, and Amy Kanema. Shout out to you. To DJ Team Broke 100. To my good queens over in United Kingdom, Beth Lambert, Nicola Jones, Bethany Jones, and Kay Cross. Shout out to you. In Europe, Lorenzo Gabaniza, Miguel Monteban. To you, James and Audrey. Queen, D. Brown, Sandra and Ben Johnson, Melody Gorb. Shout out to you. Hey. If you love to,
that was number 2.
hey, that's what's up. If you'd love to be shouted out, if you have someone you want represented and shouted out, we would gladly shout you out 3 days a week. Every Tuesday with the multiple award winning The Queen Silvy Show. Every Wednesday with Tim's Tidbits. And every Thursday with the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim by simply sending me your name, contact information to queensylvia@comic.com. Go to the website, thequeensylvyshow.com, or where you're viewing or listening to this, pop that name in. Hey, my good man, Smooth, will make sure we get that taken care of. On this terrific Tuesday, I don't care what the weather is outside, we have the medicine just for you. Mesmerizing the world with a smooth and groovy sound of jazz, funk, rhythm, and blues for over 40 years. Hey, we're starting out the new year with a mind-blowing live performance of excellence. Sharing his inspirational journey and music, renowned saxophonist, multi-instrumentalist, songwriter, composer from Texas. Ooh, I introduce to you David Carr Jr. Well, welcome to the Queen Silvy Show.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yes, Happy New Year to you. I look forward to great things every day. New Year's, the next day, Tuesday, Wednesday. Hey, if I wake up in the morning, it's on. It is on.
It's my birthday every day.
That's what I say. Exactly. Happy birthday.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, you know, I want to say that you're blessed with music in your blood. I mean, your father was a great musician, and for you to have picked up the saxophone at 12, the tender age of 12, and then get into going with dad, performing with dad, you know, hey, that is an experience and a memory you can never forget. But you take me back. What was that like for you as a young boy in an adult atmosphere learning about music at a young age?
Well, it started with him. See, my dad, this big old 6'8" black drink of water, runs late for everything. So he ran late picking me up from school. He had to play a matinee. They did matinees like around 5 o'clock in the day, and so he's got his dashiki on. It was the 70s, right? And he grabs me from school. He's running to the gig, and his band's already playing when we get there, and they are cooking. I've never seen this before. Never seen my dad. I've never actually seen him perform. And he takes out his tenor saxophone and just walks right on stage and just takes the place over. I looked up and I said, oh, so that's what I need to be doing. It was all over after that.
That's
it was all over.
That's what's up.
I never looked back and then, then got into want to play and figure the instrument out. And he gave me some really great advice as a youngster trying to learn how to play things. Son, first you're going to need 10 years before you can really start figuring this thing out. He was right. You need to work on your tone. That's the most important. He was a genius. To not be a trained musician, he was genius about getting me started and getting my head in the right place, because my desire was there. And
well, that's good, you know.
Yes.
I mean, I've been given the flute back in my day, you know, in high school, and, you know, I didn't care for it. I didn't like it. I wanted to do other things.
Now, do you still have your dad's sax?
Oh, the first one he got me? Absolutely.
Well, how about his personal one?
I actually gave that to my younger brother. Because when he passed on, my dad, he was about my age when he passed on, so we didn't have much from him other than him raising us. We had everything we needed.
Right.
And so I gave the tenor to my little brother because he didn't have anything as far as
that's special.
So your dad was a tenor. Are you tenor also?
Tenor, alto, and soprano.
Oh, okay. Versatility in the house.
Yeah, well, I got bit by Grover Washington.
Oh,
when
yeah.
I was a kid.
Okay.
So and he played tenor, alto, soprano. I said, I got to do all those, you know.
That's what's up.
That's a good role model,
Yes,
too.
it is. Yes, it is. Hey, listen, before I go any further, I want to acknowledge, where's my audience? See, I charge my audience up every night. There they are. And I want to acknowledge you for serving in the United States Marines as well as the Marine Corps Band. Hey. That's what's up right now.
It's
you
an
know?
honor.
I don't know if I would want to be in the service right now. So much is going on, but you know, we got to do what we got to do.
Well, that's what the service is all about, because it could be any given minute something could jump off.
Right.
It's a big world, and it's an active world, and different things happen, and all of a sudden you're being deployed. You don't know.
Right.
And so when I see my fellow servicemen, I'm thanking myself. Thank you for your service, because
Right
I didn't have to serve there was no combat when I was going on.
Right on.
I always believe in a well-prepared militia.
Right on.
Yep.
So now you bring in the smooth, the groovy, and even the sexy sounds of the saxophone for over 40 years. And I have to ask you, I mean, for you, everybody have their own reasons, but what's so unique about that dang on saxophone?
Mm-hmm. Well, first, and I don't know if I've even heard another saxophone player talk about it in this way, it is one of the worst designed instruments you can pick up. It's not going to give you any help through any part of it, through the sound, the tuning of it. That's why it can sound like ducks or Why are there feathers coming out of that man's horn?
That's just cold-blooded.
I mean, and a lady told me at a Christmas show I just did with a friend of mine, Rolando Diaz, an incredible artist. He paints and I play, and he invited me to come play a Christmas show with him this past Christmas, and I'm playing and I'm doing my thing, and this lady came up and she was very honest. She said, I'm gonna be honest with you, I had a visceral reaction just seeing you pick it up. I can't stand it. Well, she must have had a bad experience with the guy. She said, but you started playing, and she said, I started getting chills. She said, it's never happened to me before. I said, well, it depends on who's playing it, and the thing can either sound like cats trying to get out of a bag,
right,
or it can be sultry and sexy, or you can get some funk out of it. It all depends on what did my dad say.
Right.
What's your tone like? Your tone, son.
That's what's up. You got it going on. I bet we've been jamming to your music all weekend, and I'm telling you, I'm very appreciative. I'm honored to have you on the show to share the world of super greatness. I mean, 40 years, that's a commitment,
It's actually 50.
You don't even look 40 years into it. Let me just give it up to you on that there. Whatever you doing, keep it up, whatever it is. But 40 years, hey, 40 years, 50 years, however many years, what is your purpose as a musician?
It's that journey. It's a journey. I'm loving the journey, and I'm loving being constantly, from a positive standpoint and a music standpoint, being surprised by it, because I write too.
Right.
Just playing the saxophone wasn't going to be enough. And so once I got into writing, then it really opened up the realm of what music has to offer as an artist.
So who do you get your inspiration from when it comes to writing and composing music?
Grover Washington, Prince.
All right.
9 Inch Nails, believe it or not. Jimi Hendrix. I grab whoever is doing it in a cold-blooded way. You perk my ear up. I look into you. Where are you getting that from? I want to go find where you're getting it from. And I get in there with my little piddly self, and I poke around, and I manage to come up with something. Some of it's really bizarre and crazy, but it's good though. And some of it's just real sultry, and so you just keep doing it, and that's what keeps me involved. Just playing the saxophone wasn't going to be enough for me. I had to be able to compose music.
So what were some of the clubs that because we're familiar with some of the blues clubs from the different
down in Texas,
yeah, in the Dallas area. For somebody coming down there, you say, where's a good club if they want to listen to jazz sax music? Where would you recommend they go?
You guys, you would have to ask that.
Right.
Back probably 15 years ago, I would have had answers for you, but there's no answers for it now.
I thought it used to be like Deep Ellum.
Deep Ellum used to be.
Yeah, Deep Ellum is getting rough.
And Dallas in general, the Dallas, Fort Worth. And
right.
A few places, like I think the Scat Lounge, I think it's what it's called, and there's a couple of other places, but I have shied away from a lot of these places just because I'm not going to go in there as a 62-year-old 50 years into my career and you offer me $75 a play. That's not going to happen.
They offering you a free drink and a biscuit. No, we don't work like that anymore.
There are people that fly all over the country to my shows and really love me and respect me through my journey, and I try to reflect that through the performances I've given. I'm not going to disrespect myself and what I do by letting you even get away with that.
We have a local jazz sax artist, Mike Williams on sax, says he loves your groove.
All right.
Oh man,
he loves Grover. He loves Grover too.
He loves
some Grover. Yeah. He's agreeing with you. Grover rocks.
Yeah, he's up in the north, up here in the Ohio area. Very well-known saxophone.
What's up?
Okay. But I'm going to ask my audience again to give it up to you because I want to acknowledge everything, including the induction in the Oklahoma Blues Hall of Fame.
Man.
Wow.
What does that accomplishment mean to you?
I'm getting chills again because I'm just glad to be in it, and I'm glad I still love what I do in spite of the industry. I still love what I do, and my dad got inducted probably 20-something years ago, but he had already passed on. And so my last show I did in Oklahoma City at the UCO in Edmond, Oklahoma, at the Jazz Lab there, and I was talking about that because when I got inducted, and my cousin Bronco Carr, he plays bass with me. He's a multi-talented musician. His father got inducted. His father was a blues player, harmonica player, incredible. And our dads were brothers, of course. And so I'm standing up there talking about it, and it was so surreal because Bronco and I are breathing while we get inducted. We are still alive. And we have other musician friends that are, you have to be 60 to get inducted. That's the age. And then we've got other friends that didn't make it through COVID and stuff like that. They got inducted, but they had already passed on. So for me to be breathing and for that acknowledgement to come around for me and my cousin, was basically, he's my big brother. And thinking about my dad, seeing the life through my dad's eyes at his age, because he was 61 when we passed, so he'd been 62 on his birthday, and I'm 62 now. So it's still surreal when I think about it now.
That is so great.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Now I have a question.
Yes, sir.
That gift was passed on to you. Where are you paying it forward to? Whom? Anybody in particular?
You know, it's when I grew up, any vet musicians, older musicians that would even acknowledge you if you were good enough, because you had to be good enough to be acknowledged. And so I started playing and gigging with my old man when I was about 14, and they started giving me that what you need. You guys understand what you need as a younger person, a younger musician, whatever field you're trying to get into, and they give you these things like guitar player James Walker Sr., smoothest blues guitar player, singer I'd ever heard in my life. And he played with my dad all the time, and I'd play, and he'd say, "Little Dave," and they called me Little Dave because my dad, my dad's 6'8", I'm 6'2", so I'm Little Dave. He said, "Little Dave, you got more soul than an old Brogan shoe." I still, and he'd walk around singing without a mic, and we had this cool little blues vamp going, and he'd say, "Little Dave, play a little," and I'd play, and he'd say, "Don't cry, Little Dave, don't cry." So those are the things I got, but what I'm saying all that to say that the younger musicians now don't even, I'm just an old guy with a saxophone. They don't, the fact I've got 14 albums out, or it doesn't matter to them.
It matters. You are leaving a legacy. I mean,
I
legacy.
hope at some point they can grasp something from it, but it's definitely different because I've worked with some younger cats and some I'll hire guys can play with younger musicians there, and you can tell they have a little bit different ilk about them because you can, by the way they play, the way they handle themselves around me as a veteran musician, but it's far and few in between because I was in a whole band with a bunch of youngsters and they were talking about how tired they were, and like, tired?
Right.
You got people handling the sound, setting the lights and all that. And you want this 60-year-old man to help you tear down the, I'm not doing that. I was doing that before you were even born.
Right. Right. Hey, they can learn something from as quote, you would say old school if you want to, but hey.
Old school. I'm proud of it. Love
you
it.
can learn something from, I'm old school too. Let me just say, Smooth is a guitar head. You said your cousin plays bass?
He plays bass guitar.
Shout out to him because I love bass. That's what I'm about to go and buy
he
me
would
a bass.
wear you out.
Oh, he sure would. He sure would. But
the
listen,
funkiest. Ooh.
No, I'm not trying to be in no competition. I'm just trying to give him a props out and say that I love the bass.
No.
But
I say
listen,
wear you out. You would love his playing. That's all
I know I would. It's in the blood. It's in the blood.
Right.
And see, you 40 years you've been around music. We all have been around music. Our studio is filled with guitars. Smooth as a guitar buff.
I was checking it out.
But see me,
all we care about is music.
I'm a tomboy. See, I hung around all those years in the kitchen, but I wasn't the cook. I came out playing the spoons. That's what I do. I play the spoons. I don't cook, but I can play the spoons. Okay.
There you go.
And so for you've been playing with bands. You've done cover songs. You've come out doing your own thing. Have your own look. How would you? What would you say? How did you? Develop your own sound, as an artist and a music maker? How did that transition for you into your own style?
Somewhere in there as a youngster and hearing this music and hearing the Grover Washingtons, hearing my dad, and hearing King Curtis and there's all this music that when you put on an album, say from Stanley Turrentine, 4 bars into it, damn, that's Turrentine, or 4 bars into it, you knew it was Curtis or Grover. But Grover just blew me out of the water because I'd never heard a guy approach the saxophone in that way.
Right.
You know, and so I started wondering, what would I sound like if I had music behind me? And I started trying to develop that with the old, got a cassette player and an old piano, and I played a little something on it, and I get another cassette player and play it and play the sax with it. So that was my first experience with multi-tracking, and just kept trying to develop that. It was all about developing the craft honestly, and not being, and I'm not taking nothing away from other musicians or working musicians, but I had to have my own identity as an artist. I had to have it.
That's
Instrumentalist, because if you listen to Michael, you know it's not Michael Jackson, you know it's him. You hear Prince, you know that's him.
That's right.
They have their own deal. Now don't throw some covers in there, because we all grew up with
Right.
covers. That's what we grew up. I played them plenty. I used to sing cameo stuff back in the day at Alexandria. I used to do all that.
That's right.
But that's-
Still
that's
do. What you
saxophone.
talking about? When you get
But-
good music, hey.
Yeah, but I don't sing that stuff anymore. I let the saxophone do all the artistic identity in the music. So I just wanted to be at this stage of my game and have my own artistic identity.
Wow. Listen, what timing is this for me to say, honor me with a live performance, if you will? This is perfect.
Yeah, we'd love to
the,
see
the
this.
honor and the pleasure is mine. You was mentioning something about a video later. That's kind of funky. I'm gonna play this ballad.
Okay.
Unless y'all want me to play something funky.
Hey, you can
Hey,
play
do your
funky
thing.
ballad. You can do it all if you want. The floor
Okay.
is yours.
I'm gonna do this ballad. It's one of my favorites, and it's called "When She Dances." I hope you guys. It's
All
on
right.
the N2D album. I hope you enjoy it.
Loving it. Live performance from Mr. David Carr Jr.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
right here, especially for you on the Queen Silvy Show.
Yeah, I like it when you have some backing and you do this. I like that.
That's how I started with the spoons.
You are so bad.
I'm serious.
Mute.
OMG.
It sound all right on that end.
Man, that was hot. I tell you, that was so good. I'm blown away right now.
Yeah, it sounded kind of like really good. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was really, really good. I tell you, you showing them little young pipper squippers up. You like, look, move on over. What? They can learn something new. In fact, teach me because, like, 10 years, 20 years, 40 years, 50 years in the music industry, you have to have learned a regimen. Something to keep yourself going, keep you in tune, keep you in shape. What is it for you? How are you doing this?
Now, as an old, when you're young, so, it's all, you're going to live forever and you're indestructible the whole bit. And the more you go, you get a little bit more wisdom behind you. You go, okay, wait a minute, I can't jump as high as I used to. Let's see here. And so you got to keep your mind clear, keep your body healthy. I get my little workouts in, I walk. I get in the studio. Sometimes I'll just poke around, play around a little bit, and that rings a bell a little bit. I'll save that, archive that. Get in here for 10 minutes. And one of the biggest things is surrounding yourself with people that will honestly indulge you, because my love for it still, and you could say maybe it borderlines on a little bit of obsession, but maybe it is, because I still go to bed thinking about it.
That's all right. That's all right.
And at 62 years old, all these years later, I'm still that 12-year-old boy that first picked it up.
I swear, because at 62 years old, you just jammed this long song and then got done and started talking. I'm like, what? I'll be like, wait a minute.
Where's the oxygen tank?
Yeah, let's just wait, hold on. You are really good.
And no drugs, no, I don't, never have. And
glass of white wine.
I'm gonna sip a little wine. I'm gonna do that.
I was gonna say a little wine hit me a little bit.
But nothing. Even back in the day, it scared me. I thought it was gonna interfere with my playing, and I was always usually the youngest one in the band, and I just never indulged in any kind of drug abuse or nothing.
Well,
like
good
that.
for you. Good for you.
And that's another thing. If I could tell younger musicians, just stay away from that.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
or anybody. Period. You don't have to be a musician. Just don't.
It does more harm than good. It truly does.
Absolutely.
Right on. With any sport or with any gift that we have in our world, like you with the saxophone, have you ever had injuries to your throat, your neck, your breathing?
Your
you
jaw?
have your jaws when it comes to that.
Well, when I was a kid, and I was, I used to kind of be in sort of martial arts thing, and I was hyped up, and a friend of mine, I'm not going to call his name because it'll hurt his feelings if I bring it up. He just
Bring it up anyhow.
Well, because when we talk about it to this day, it hurts his feelings that it happened.
Okay.
He still had his gi on, and he had just come from a tournament. And I just got out of the shower. My dad was in there making burgers and stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, cuz, let's get out. What you got? And it was getting dark. And he threw a spinning hip kick. I had thrown it 1,000 times. That night, I didn't see it coming. That thing caught me dead in the mouth. Lights out. Teeth pushed back, the whole bit.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
I'm out so cold-blooded, I'm thinking, okay, I'm dreaming. I'm thinking I'm dreaming all this, right? Until I wake up in the bathroom and there's blood and grass everywhere, and I start crying, and I'm already crying.
Right.
And my dad's like, oh, man, what'd you do to him? So that was the most trauma I've had to experience. And it was scary because I thought maybe I'd lose my teeth and my sound was going to, and the other musicians in the bands, well, can he play? How's his tone? Because now I got braces, because they tried to save my teeth, and they did save my teeth. I didn't lose my teeth because when I got knocked out, my friend reached in my mouth and felt for my teeth.
Wow.
And they were pushed back, and he pulled them forward. And
wow. That was a heck of a kick.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, lights out. Lights out. Sleep.
Something you see in a movie was like real for you. That was.
Oh yeah, I was done with any kind of.
Good, you came out of it, and you came out of it all right. Because
I did.
you're one very, very good saxophonist. I'm impressed. We
Thank
are
you,
a
Queen
fan
Silvy.
now, and I'm honored to have you on the show. But what drives you, David, day to day? What drives you day after day more than anything else?
I'm just trying to be a better human being, make better decisions, be more beneficial to other people, whether it be listening or just the presence if they're around me. So I have a kind of a standing joke. I just don't want to be able if you see my car pull up, I don't want you guys to dread it. That's all I'm saying.
Right? No,
Oh, man,
they
it's
won't dread
David.
it at all, none
You
whatsoever.
know, so trying to be a decent human being and pass it on, because if we take care of each other, it's solved.
Right.
It really is. It's
Right.
solved. It's solved. I'm talking about each other. Period. The end. We're all in this thing.
That's right. And you
And-
know, music is going to be here forever. I mean, let's face
Yes,
it.
it is.
It's here forever. Although in some ways it's changed, you know, music
Yeah,
is
that's
always
true.
going to be alive. So, you know, you have the overnight sensations on the internet, and, you know, they don't go through it the way old school days used to be when it came to music.
And it matters.
Right,
It matters.
right. So what do you think is it going to take to become a force in today's music industry?
Queen, that's a great question, because I am literally baffled by it. And I think, starting with like you and your show, this is a great show. I'm so honored you guys had me on, Smooth Tim and Queen Silvy. I really
Honored
appreciate you
too.
guys doing it, because I think you guys have a reach, and you never know. You know, if you have one person, one kid, or one goes, oh man, that's gonna affect them in a certain positive way, we're good to go, because it's all just music. I'm not the only talented person. A lot of people have a lot of gifts, and we try to be as unique as possible in this thing we call life. But I want to be better at it. And I think it's all relative. The person, your gifts, your abilities, your interaction with other people. And you were talking about music is everywhere, and I remember. I don't know if it was watching Neil deGrasse or something, but somebody described the sun, the sound of it. It's a million perfect tones. I went, oh, I gotta go take a nap now.
No, that's good. That's a good comment. Now I know that, you know, some artists think that it's extremely difficult now for people to, you know, get themselves where they need to go. You don't have traveling tours, and there's so many things, you know, record labels
It's
aren't
tough.
there. You don't have producers. There's so much things that have changed that as an individual you're responsible for. And I know where you're coming from. You
Right.
need to encircle yourself with good people so everything that comes out is good.
That's right.
Yes, sir. And
That's
be
right.
honest with, as long as everybody's honest with you, because everybody has their gifts. Everybody. Some of it's music, some of it's painting, some have multiple gifts. I know so many talented people I surround myself with. What it makes me want to be
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
endeavor in my journey even more.
But take note of this. Even though you can have all this talent and everybody around you, sometimes they be on a whole nother agenda, because they'll be
That's
right
true.
in your face and they don't want to see you step up and succeed. So you're blessed to have
Sometimes.
been able to have collaborated and worked with people that works for you, because I know some artists that, you know, get stuck in the rut because, well, they thought that was the right person and it wasn't. You know what I mean?
Been there.
Yeah,
Been
yeah.
there. I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah, so see, you know. But let me
Yeah.
ask you this here, David. If there was a book or a movie or a documentary about you, what would that title be?
The journey is magnificent.
Okay. Very good.
The
Very
journey
good.
is magnificent. That's right off the top of my head, and I'm sure somebody else could come up with a cooler name, but that's my thought. The
And that's
journey-
true, right? The
Yes,
journey is
absolutely.
magnificent.
Yes.
That's what's up. I'm going to look forward to that book, that movie, or that
See,
documentary.
now you done started something.
I'll be waiting for that book. Let me know when it pops out, or documentary.
compilation.
I will
music.
definitely
Yep.
do that. I'll
Yes,
definitely
yes,
do that.
yes. So before we go, we're going to showcase a great music video, Mona Lisa. But before we do, I want to acknowledge the fact that back in 1993, some of these kids were just being born. They don't know nothing about that. You released the first limited cassette single. They like, cassette? What? They don't know nothing about a cassette. But yes, indeed. And I mean, since then, you've been just continuously soaring. What did you say? How many albums do you have to date?
14
14
releases.
albums.
14 releases. Yeah.
That
and
is
then
so
all of
great.
them available on my website, davidcarjr.com, and because you can only get the hard copies from me, so because
Right.
the whole streaming thing. But
Right. Well, it's kind of better that way anyway, because you always got people trying to put their hands in on things. You know,
Yeah.
these days as artists, you are the record label. You know, back in the day, it was about getting signed to a record label. Now you are the producer. You are, you know, you have to promote. You have to get out there and do all the things that you have to do to keep yourself in the game and keep yourself out there. But you definitely have it going on. Tell everybody where can they go to listen and purchase? Purchase
David
only
Carr-
from you,
Dav-
right?
Right, davidcarjr.com is where you get the CDs on my what, now I can't think of the name of the page. Go to davidcarjr.com and you'll see all the product up there. Because I'm still hearing the last song I just played. That happens. I have like 10 and 15 minutes. I have to kind of calm down.
That's all right. That's all right. It was good. You know, well worth the thought.
The music store. It's called the music store page.
The music store.
And it has the list of all the releases and stuff like that. And you, like I said, you can only get the hard copies from me. And because in this streaming on YouTube and Pandora and Spotify and stuff like that. So,
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But if you love the music, then you're gonna want a hard copy. You're gonna want how it sounds, how I produced it originally, without the compression of the streaming and all that. It all happens here in this
That's
place
right.
here.
I'm checking out your little studio. I like that as well. What other instruments do you play? I see.
I play enough bass to do some recording in here, and keyboards, you know, enough to find my chord progressions, and I do all my production. And the closet is the recording booth, all padded up.
That's all right. That's how we do.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how we do. We do voiceover work, and trust me, I have voiceover.
I can tell. And all my gear is old school gear. You know, some of these pieces are 20, 25 years old, and
It's the best gear anyhow.
It sure is.
Oh man, I went in my garage and broke more of it out. That's something they put you back in the studio.
And you know, you can bring everything with a tube. You can bring it right on back. It
Right
sounded
on.
better and played better.
Yes. So, and that's kind of a big thing now. A lot of the older keyboards I'm starting to hear them on movie soundtracks and stuff now. They're like, ooh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah, it was good then. It's even better now.
'Cause
That's
I remember
right.
what was it that they used to play? Oh, Leslie's. That's what they used to. Yeah.
The Leslie's on the organs, you know, the old Prophet Fives and the Oberheim keyboards.
That's funny,
and
but true.
Yeah, so I could go on, but I'm starting to hear them on soundtracks, and some artists are recording with them again.
That's all right.
know,
So what's the
young-
plan? I mean, we're in a new year now. What's the plan for 2023 for David Carr Jr.?
I'm already working on my July concert. I'm going back to Oklahoma, working on that, and I've got another show coming up with the artist I was talking to you about, Rolando Diaz. We're going to do a private showing for the Passion show, and it is incredible. It's downtown Dallas,
Oklahoma, huh?
But the Passion show's here in Dallas.
In Dallas.
But Oklahoma, I'm going down to UCO, and because it's a great room. I'm received really well there, and it's home. So that's where I was originally from. And so that's a lot of my relatives get the chance to come out to the concert. They get the tickets. They support me and the whole bit. So it's a lot of fun.
That is great.
And I had a really talented artist open up for me. I'd opened him up for him the week before last year. He came in, Jeffrey Smith. You can find him on Spotify and YouTube and all that stuff too. He's really talented cat, really. And I've been working with him off and on for the past 30 years.
That's what's up. Keep it up. Keep
Yeah.
me posted, in fact, on anything you do. I would love to share it out there and let anyone
I
from
will
all
definitely
over
do that.
come
I will
on in
definitely
and
do
get
that.
some of that greatness as well. Before I go, I want to give a special shout out to Queen Jill Santabenitez. Santabenitez of Nashville Entertainment Weekly Records. I appreciate her and the hookup. Great hookup.
Yeah.
You are a great artist. We are a big fan now and totally digging it. I'm going to go and play some more when I get done from here. I'm going to
appreciate
eat
so
my
much.
food as I listen to
some
David
jazz.
Carr Jr. That is what I'm going to do. But send me out. We're going to play Mona Lisa. Before we go, tell everybody how you can be followed on social media and contacted for any booking.
Facebook, I'm on there. Do David Carr Jr. You'll see my big head pop up, and go to my website davidcarjr.com. Email me anytime, and I believe there's a Twitter, but I'm not sure what that is because I kind of let Jill and them handle that part. But that's the easiest way to get me. I keep it kind of streamlined, simple. Hit me on Facebook Messenger or hit me via email from my website.
All right. Well, tell me the song. Tell me the story behind the song Mona Lisa.
Okay, Mona Lisa is fascinating because this is a song I wrote when I was 19.
Word.
And I was playing with a band in Oklahoma City at the time called Jokers Wild. And then we had a studio, they had a little 8-track studio. And I was in there 24/7.
8-track studio. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait,
Back that up.
Yeah, it was an 8-track studio. Then we
That's
had
so fun.
reel to reel 8-track studio, and I'd be in there recording. Had the Elko, I forget the name of that little effects processor. Anyway, so I'd work, and I came up with this one song. I played all the stuff on it. A friend of mine played drums on it, and so I dug it out of the archives and went, "You've got potential." That was years ago. Worked on it, didn't like it. Drug it back out again, or dragged it back out. Not quite. Dragged it out one more time. Went, now you're ready, and it is so much fun.
This is a great song.
No,
I love
I
the
thought that was
video.
kind of funny because some of these younger ones out there have no idea what 8-track recording is.
Yeah, because they came into the digital age where
Right.
it was on their phone.
Right,
They do it on their
right.
phone.
They don't know nothing about the real work and what it takes to make
And
something.
it's I'm a technology fan. I love technology, but it's abusive. It's abusing the human interaction with certain things.
I am 100% with that. You know,
Yeah.
I like effect pedals,
Yeah,
but I think sometimes they're overused.
they are. Anything can be abused.
Right,
You know,
right.
You know, and so it's just.
Oh, this is so great. One day I'm going to call you up, me and Smooth, on a board day. We're going to have an online jam session. I'm just going to pick up some instruments. We like doing that. That's what we'll do. We'll go.
There we go.
We just do it.
Now, Queen, can I say something?
Sure.
This is kind of a personal thing, technical wise. I need you to get your mic where you have it away from your face. Because
A lot of people do, but that's the mystery. It'll cost you too much money to have me pull this mic away from my beauty. What? Come on now. I thought you knew. All
right. I'm like, oh, I'd really just love to see the rest of her face, but it would cost. I got to send a check in for that. There you go. See,
She's
there
there.
you go. Yeah, there you go.
Got to keep
There
a little
you go.
mystery in the girl. What? Hello. I thought you knew.
I dig it.
You see
I
how it
got
worked?
you.
Yes.
You
Yep,
had him
absolutely.
just, I want to see her.
Yes. Even when I do
Hey,
shows.
now smooth, you ain't right. You ain't
I
right.
know I'm not right.
That's
I've
right.
been with this woman
16, 17.
17
Who's
years.
counting? Who's counting?
So yeah, I'm not right.
But yes, they do. Even on I'm on other people's shows, and they say, "Can you move that out?" I'm like, "Cha-ching!" I figure out how to get some more. You want cha-ching, or
Reach
that
in your
makes you want to
pocket.
look and find me. So yes,
Absolutely.
it's all part of the.
Where you're beautiful, and I just
Stop it,
I
David.
said it.
Thank you so much. You choked me with that one.
Yeah, that's
because
my
it's
job.
so true.
Thank you so much for the.
Hey,
for
thank
guys
you so
contacting
very
me
much as
all
well.
the
We're going to
time.
get out with Mona Lisa by David Carr
Enjoy.
Jr. And when we get back, Sylvia Mid, the fun word guessing game, coming in with a live contestant. Oh, it's going to be fun. Check it out. Thanks, David.
Thank you, David.
Thank you so much, you guys. I
We'll be in
appreciate
touch with you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Bye.
Let me get that keyed up. And Mona Lisa
Mona
by
Lisa.
Mr. David Carr.
That's right.
Y'all enjoy. Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed. Is that more? Hey, who that is? That look like David Carr Jr.
Who that, Tim?
Yeah. Great music video.
Wait a minute, what happened to him?
Oop.
Uh-oh, wait. I think he was a fantasy, y'all. I think he was dreaming. I think he's washed out. Bless his heart. Oh, Lord.
They won't let me.
Oh, you know what? That if that was a dream, that was a motivation, inspirational dream. He gonna get up from that sidewalk and jam on it.
Yeah.
That was so great. DavidCarrJr.com. Thanks, David, so very much. So very much for being on the show.
The pleasure's mine anytime, you guys.
Hey,
Thank you
we'll
so
be
much.
in
It's
touch
been a
with you.
pleasure.
That was so hot. Everybody go and pick up all of his music from him. Go check out his music on all of the social media music platforms. Go to his website, www.davidcarr.com. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Thank you,
Look for
David.
more.
Yep, we gotta let you go so we can get our next contestant on for our game show coming up.
I appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
It was definitely our pleasure.
We will
Thank
be
you.
in touch on this terrific Tuesday. Ooh, I hope you enjoy some of that super greatness because it's more in store. All you got to do is go to www.davidcarrjr.com and get yourself connected. I love the saxophone. Music is bad. He knows his stuff, and we are honored to have him on the show today. Hey, I hope you are too. And I'm honored that you are here. We have Silvy amid the fun word guessing game coming up with our first contestant of the year, going for all that cash. Is so much fun. Doesn't take long. You can come aboard and play that game as well. But listen, I want to announce that for our Thursday show, every Thursday we have the Now You Know show. That's what encouraging, inspirational, and even funny segments from some great kings and queens from around the world, presenting them just for you. We have a new segment that'll be joining the platform this Thursday. Another segment will be joining the following Thursday, and you can come aboard as well if you have some knowledge, information, a gift, something positive, anything that you wish to share to the world and have your own segment. Message me at queensylvia@comic.com. Go to the website, thequeensylvyshow.com, or where you're viewing and watching this, and I can get the information to you and get you connected where you too can come aboard the platform and have your own segment.
5-minute segment with good content.
That's right. Every week you have 5 minutes to do whatever you want and continue it on every week.
Gives you plenty of time to really
Absolutely. A lot can be done and accomplished
in 5 minutes.
Absolutely. Some of the shows that we have currently on there is You're Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela, LP's Flavor Review, where he goes around testing out food and let you know what he think about it. We have God's Word to Be Heard with Kane, WandaVision and Happy Black Sheep. We have Living Life Focused on You. Our show question of the week, which is so special, where people from all over the world video in their answer or opinion to the weekly show question of the week. So I'm looking forward to the first show question of the week of the year this Thursday with the Now You Know show. That is in the evening, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Check your time zones, but tune in. As well as the Wednesdays with Tim's Tidbits with special co-host Larry E. out of Dallas, Texas. Those two are hot with their information. I want to say political. He's not going to say political, but it is a keep it real talk show where they really, really bring it out and focus. If you can't handle it, well, go and sit yourself down somewhere. But it's hot, and it's also in the evenings on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, do check your time zones, but please be there and check it out. We aim to bring the best in live entertainment, talents, and topics from around the world just for you, not only on Tuesdays with the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. How we doing?
I was sending her some information she needed that the computer was obviously asking her. So our contestant should be here shortly, Queen.
All righty. Well, while we wait for our contestant to be here, I want to say, if I did not say it earlier, and I'm not sure if I did, Happy New Year to you. I hope that you are filled with inspiration and good deeds and kindness, positivity is so important because there's so much going on in the world that will test you and try and break your faith. And I always tell you, faith over fear. That's correct. And it's not easy for some and easier for others, but yet if you try again, do not give up. Things can come along real easy. Matter of fact, it can be even more calmer if you listen to some David Carr Jr. Some of that saxophone
Put
music
a little jazz in
there.
your life.
Jazz, blues, funk, whatever it is, I'm sure it's there. We started out with cassettes, 8 tracks, now CDs and everything. So listen, he bad. He know his stuff, right?
Yes.
As we wait
Isn't
for
that
our
funny?
guests.
Yeah, we did used to sit there and record on the cassette tape. Had the little.
I know I did.
And you'd wait.
I know I did. Let me just say, and I even had my own 8-track tape player too. So
I remember my sister found one of the tapes I made. I was jamming, and is that really you playing? I'm like, man, don't listen to that crap.
That's not any crap, Smooth Tim.
Yes, it was.
So listen, waiting for my guest to come on. She has a few moments. I'm going to give her a few moments and see if she can get herself connected to play Silvy amid the fun word guessing game. Because you know, on a Tuesday, I'm fasting and I'm ready to go and eat.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of hungry.
I'm going to have my lunch listening to David Carr Jr.'s wonderful saxophone music, a glass of wine, and my lunch. That's how I'm going to do my day. I'm going to start it out on this terrific
That sounds
Tuesday.
like a nice way to compliment your day.
Absolutely. I don't know where she is, but I'll give her a couple more minutes, and then I must go and eat. Yeah.
The time is running on.
I'm hungry. I hope you enjoyed your show today, the great music that we had in store for you. I mean, I'm mesmerized. I don't know about you, but I know you are. Spread the word to someone else and join us again. Yes, she is. Because she's going to play the game. Yes, she is. And you might like, who is she? Hello.
Hello.
I think she's connecting in.
She's connecting.
So, you know, anyone can play this game. All you have to do is to message me and get yourself aboard and try and get some of this free cash because we love paying it forward. And this is one way that we love having fun and paying it forward. Can you hear me?
She needs to give me some audio.
Yeah, 1 second. She'll get the audio together. Sometimes people play the game at home like, oh, I can do this.
Oh,
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good.
Say your name and where you're in from.
Hang on a second.
I'm Serene Allen, Serene Solutions, and we are calling from Frisco, Texas.
All right, Frisco, Texas. We just had a guest on the show out of Grapevine, Texas.
Oh,
I miss Texas. Oh, what's the weather like down there? You guys went through a little bout like everybody else did.
I'm sitting at my patio.
Oh man, rub it in. Rub it in. Okay, let me explain Silvy amid the fun word guessing game. Tim is going to call out a letter, and you will have 60 seconds to name as many words as you can beginning with that letter without saying that same word. Let me get my hold on. Let me get my timer here.
As an example, if I said X, you'd say X-ray, xylophone, something like that, but you can't say it twice.
Okay.
Hold on, I can't find it.
See, I already gave her a clue.
I can't find my timer on here.
I'm going to give her the
Can't even
word.
work my phone, man. I'm like, where's my
X.
timer? So, so what we're going to do is he'll call out a letter. You'll have 60 seconds to name as many words beginning with that letter. And then the person next week is going to go against your number or however many words you get. And it'll go on for the month of January. At the end of the month, whomever from each week has the most words done wins the cash prize, and it all comes to you if that's you.
Okay.
So if you are ready, Smooth is going to call out a letter, and then I'll say on your mark, get set, go, and you will have 60 seconds to name as many words. Call them out, beginning with that letter. Smooth, what is the letter?
The letter of the day is M.
M is the letter. On your mark, Serene, get set, go.
Mary, March, month, may I, my, mind, memory, marks, march down the street, let's see, Marcus, okay, muscles, man, mix up, m- mm, oh, goodness, wait, oh my gosh, I couldn't get it out.
Wow, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
That's not bad.
You set the record right now is what you did. 12. I have you down as 12. 12 words is not bad. Not bad at all. You know what the catch is?
What?
Do you know how it's done? How is it done, Smooth?
Pluralizing.
Yep. Like if you say boxing,
Okay.
boxer, there's 3.
Oh, okay, I got you. Because when I said March, I was thinking of March, my birthday, but then I said March, like march down the street, so you didn't think it was like the
Yeah,
same
marching,
Okay.
marcher. You're a
Marcher.
March birthday, baby. What day in March?
March 3rd.
No, it's not. Oh my God. Girl, that is my birthday, March 3rd. Shut up. I'm going to just she's the winner now for the whole month. Her birthday is in March. This is crazy. Are you serious? You are a Pisces queen, March 3rd, girl.
I got it all tatted on my neck.
Oh, that is what's up. What? I didn't know that. And I am March 3rd, too. I've been trying to figure out as I'm coming down to Texas. We did a really nice big party at, One Love Lounge.
Yes, in Arlington.
Yes, we did a birthday party there and sold out. It was so great. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to make sure I tell you happy birthday on our birthday. What?
No, definitely. Yes. I love to see my Pisces sisters. I have ladies that I acknowledge my Pisces sister from a job long ago, but we still say each other.
That's right. That's right. We are strong, representing in the house.
Woo!
All right. You are setting the bar with 12 on there. The contestant next week is going to try and beat that. And
I just only do one a day. I only do one today.
One. Yep.
Once a month.
Okay, I was
One a month.
I thought I was like
One
ready to go now.
one time. Yep. Next week, another contestant is going to come on and try and beat your score.
So every
Then
week.
the next week,
That's great.
the next week, another one will try and beat whoever has the most at the end of January wins.
Okay, that's cool. You can always repost on the magazine page, Solutions Magazine, the show, or you can send it to me and I can repost it because it's my first time being in a game show and I feel like I'm really on a game show.
Right.
So.
That's what's up. Tell everybody how you can be followed again.
Oh, you can follow Solutions Magazine on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. No more Instagram until I'll get that fixed. It got hacked. But yeah, you can follow me at Solutions Magazine. My name is Serene Allen, if you want my personal name. But I'm Solutions Magazine everywhere, or Serene Solutions.
That's what's up. Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time and coming on today. We're going to be in touch with you for sure. And we'll see what happens next week.
Yeah, be blessed.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Serene Allen has set the bar with 12 words guessed on Silvy Amid, the fun word guessing game. Let's see next week and see what next week contestant can do, because whomever in the month of January each week, whoever has the most words, take on that cash prize. Oh, yeah. It's going to be fun and interesting. So, Tim, tell everyone how we can be followed on social media.
We can simply be followed by simply Googling us. And if that's the easiest way, because then you can pick up your favorite site, whether you like Twitter, whether you like Instagram, whether you like Facebook, whatever you might be into. We're on all those platforms, so pick your favorite. And the easiest way, I guess, www.thequeensilvershow.com.
That's right. We are everywhere, and we are always here for you,
bringing the best in live entertainment, talents, and topics, as well as resources from around the world just for you. Stay tuned for tomorrow, Wonderful Wednesday with Tim's Tidbits. Special co-host Larry E., 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your time zones and do tune in for that. And Thursdays with the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Do check your time zones, but join us and get some of the super greatness. I thank you for taking the time, being here, watching, listening in on the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. So, with that said.
Until next week,
That's
same
right.
Queen time, same Queen station. Voila.
Voila.